Hey, how you guys doing? This is James, and this is Having a Conversation. I like to talk about how to make this world more peaceful using popular topics and the news. And today, I want to talk about the school shooting in Virginia and the school shooting in Seattle. Let's go. Two things, two main points here. In Virginia and in Seattle, my first main point, the school dropped the ball. Both schools dropped the ball. Forgive me if I cough or forgive me if I pause or my voice goes out because I have a cold right now, and I've been wanting to make these videos for a while. Both schools dropped the ball. The Seattle shooting, the guy was 14 who had the gun, and he shot a 17-year-old. The school dropped the ball because how did he get the uh, gun into the building in the first place? Yes, they're teenagers. They shouldn't have to need metal detectors, but in the same token, in the past 20 years, how many school shootings have you had? In the past 20 years, how many mass shootings have we had? And that kind of goes into another point I want to make. School should be one of the safest places on the planet. School should be one of the safest places on the planet. Excuse me. But back to my point. The school dropped the ball in Seattle. How did he get the school into the how did he get the gun into the building? And in Virginia, the school dropped the ball again because yes, he was an adult, but at the same time, with that one being said, the school knew about his conviction of a weapon several months prior because there's one in Virginia happened earlier this month. He had a conviction of a weapon in September, and they heard about it, and there was a rumor about him having a gun on campus. So the school dropped the ball on that one. They should have had. I don't know what they had. I don't know. I'm not even gonna speculate on what they had. But the school dropped the ball on that one because they should have been on him like white on rice. If he had a conviction and if he uh, was a rumor about him having a weapon, that's two strikes against you, brother. The school dropped the ball on that because they should have been more proactive instead of reactive about the weapon charge and about the weapon on grounds. Schools, we've got to be more diligent when it comes to protecting the children and the adults going to the schools. Metal detectors in every building, security cameras in every building, whatever it takes to protect the lives of those we are educating. Because parents, that's another point I want to make, parents are trusting the school administration and everything to keep the children safe. The other point I want to make, point number two, parents need to be more diligent with their children. And this is a big one I want to talk about for the 14-year-old. How and why did the 14-year-old have the gun? A 14-year-old has no business with a weapon at all, period. Let alone being able to shoot it. The parents of the 14-year-old, in my opinion, need to be ashamed. I didn't do any research on this. This is everything that comes from my heart and my mind. Parents need to be more diligent, especially in the case of the 14-year-old. If parents were more diligent with the goings on or the livelihoods and the welfare of their children, a lot of the school shootings would not occur. A lot of the school shootings would not occur. Because Uvalde, which happened in Texas, that was also a school age guy. He was in high school. He went to an elementary school, I do believe, but he was a school age guy still. Parents, be more proactive in your children's lives, and a lot of these things with these mass shootings will not happen because 9 out of 10 times there are people under the age of 21. 9 out of 10 times, I do believe. The school dropped the ball in Seattle. The school dropped the ball in Virginia. Parents, be more proactive when it comes to what your children are doing, especially when they still live under your roof. Love you guys. Hit a thumb, like, share, subscribe. If you like this video right here, subscribe to the channel. I talk about these types of things all the time, how to live more peacefully in a crazy world. Love you guys.